Welcome back to Building a Farm, where I make the mistakes so you don't have to. And I think this one will be simple. I have to check my track for tension. For this project, we need a 17mm socket to take this plate off. We need a ruler, a grease gun, and we need to lift our skid steer. Before I lift it in the air, I'm going to get this plate off on both sides so that we're not putting any undue strain on the skid steer. Wow. Gonna need a bigger socket. And by bigger socket, I just mean longer. We're still using the same. Make sure, yep, 17mm. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was on there factory tight. So I'll just get these removed on both sides and then we'll try lifting it up. Oh man, that one's tight too. Oh. And here's what it looks like inside, and it looks like they did a little factory grease cover. So my plan is to tilt the skid steer back on this pile. There are railroad ties and some 2x6s. Well, let's get in and see if this works. So I'm facing downhill just slightly. So what I'm hoping is if I lift the skid steer back, then my track will be level when I have it jacked up. Well, the front is off, the back is not. So we are going to have to get the jack out. Boy, I thought they told me you could lift it up. Maybe I need to lift it a little higher. I'll try that first. Hey, it's off the ground. Just enough. Obviously a lot more than back there, but it's actually, because the ground is so tilted, the track is about level, so that's what we need. So the Kubota guide shows them measuring from this wheel just past this brace. So there's the front of the machine. It's this second wheel back, guide wheel, and the distance between this guide wheel and here need to be 0.8 to 1.2 inches or 20mm to 30mm. So I have that on a ruler, and we are way far away. So we are at almost 5mm or 5 centimeters. So that's 50mm. That's way too far. So it's definitely too loose. And from what I've read, most people recommend using a manual grease gun. because reversing this, if you get it too tight, is a pain. So we're going to be very careful adding grease. Let's see where we're at. Now this ruler, unfortunately, has a little bit past the end, so I got to adjust for that. So I'm going to go for 21st or 31st. Just a little bit. It doesn't take much, and it's moving already. So we're up to, let me get closer. We're at about 35 millimeters just with that little bit of grease. Sorry for getting my big head in the way, but if I adjust for the little bit of stretch on the ruler, we're probably right at 30 right now. So I'm just going to do a teeny bit more. So between 20 and 30 millimeters, we are probably right at, that's 30. Let's just take it just a titch more. You definitely don't want it too tight because backing out the grease is painful. So let's call it done at that 25 millimeters plus the air margin on the end. So perfect. All done. Now I just need to repeat this on the other side. Done. Well, that worked. So all we got to do now is cover the ports back up and lower this back to the ground. Well, let's reverse this. Let's get this back to the ground where it's safe, and then we'll close up the ports. Thanks for watching. Links in the description for affiliate links as always. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Moved a little. Have a great day.